Today our communication skills are enhanced. Absolutely. It could be our thoughts. Our minds are on fire, but definitely when we are talking, when we are communicating, when we are writing, when we are teaching, when we're having those conversations, it is a day to socialize with purpose. Okay, see yourself today just seizing opportunities for growth, embracing new ideas. Okay, being flexible with whatever is going on in your life. It is a day to harness the power of our curiosity and our innovation. Make meaningful changes in our life. And you know what? Those changes are going to seem so small, and the results will be significant. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock your path to transformation, to success. Gain an understanding of this energy and how to utilize it, own it, and move forward today and every day. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. And welcome to your daily focus, June the 14th, 2024. So we'll start with the numerology. We have the 14 energy today, having more by having less. Also becoming stronger in who we are, building that core, that confidence, self-esteem, knowing that we've got this. Okay, so it's about growing our strength in who we are, in what we stand for, being authentic, being real, allowing our inner expression to flow. So what do we need to become more, do we need to become more disciplined or practical? Do we need to become more sociable? Do we need to turn off the videos, then the TVs and the cell phones for a while and let our imagination run instead of watching somebody else's imagination unfold on a screen? And give that time to your dreams, your goals, your desires. So where do we have to self-discipline in our life? Where do we get more by having less? We don't need all the extras sometimes, but we get them, right? The icing on the cake. 1 + 4 is a 5. Talk about icing on the cake. This is a time to create joy, happiness, celebration in your life. This is a time to allow your creativity to flow, your self-expression to flow. And if we look at the daily numerology, it'd be a 6 + a 5 + an 8 is a 19 energy. So look at that. I'm psychic because I predicted that yesterday. No, just kidding. It's obvious if you follow the numerology, and if you're here every day, then you can see the patterns. But you see how it could be just a 10 too, and it turns into a 1 because we were going to the 1 energy. Anyways, back to today. The 19 energy is us, our expression, what we put out in the world, our talents, our abilities, our light, our talents, our growth, our beauty, our authenticity. 1 + 9 is a 10, telling us that it will be a luckier day than usual. Okay, some luck will be on your side. Something will work out just right. Maybe you get all the green lights on the way to work. Maybe that parking spot is available in front of the bank, whatever it might be for you. This is a time to write new chapters in your life. This is a time when the seasons are changing. The energy is shifting. 1 + 0 is a 1, the independent, the I am, the pioneer. Going towards challenges, knowing that we are strong enough, more than capable of breaking through those challenges, those limitations, and celebrating in our successes. Sun is in Gemini, and our moon is in Virgo until about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then it'll move into Libra. Now, Mercury and the Sun are conjunct in Gemini today. And they've been hanging out together. We've probably been feeling this energy. This energy has shown up throughout the last several days, definitely in every one of your personal readings for next week. Mercury stays active. Okay, so pay attention. Mercury is on fire, so we should be thinking very strongly about our thoughts, our words, our conversations. So anyways, this energy, it can manifest in our lives several ways. Okay, we may find that today we are exceptional. Okay, that we are exceptional, and to be clear, to be persuasive, to be able to express our thoughts, our ideas. It could be that we are focusing on improving our communication skills, which is something I'm thinking right at the very moment, actually. And be authentic in what you are communicating. Okay? We'll probably have a strong desire to learn. Okay, our curiosity is leading us in new directions, so stay open to new ideas. What shows up in your path? What are you curious about? Do you want to know how it works? Do you want some information about that? Do you want to grow your knowledge, stem your knowledge in different areas? This is the kind of day where things will show up and we'll be gravitated to needing to know, needing to do, perhaps. Okay, this is a day to network with like-minded people, to socialize, to engage in conversations, okay? Because not only will we have a chance to learn something from somebody else, but we could be making new friends or growing the bond stronger in an existing relationship. Now, on top of that, Mercury is also in a semi-sextile with Uranus, so we need to stay flexible, ready to adjust the sails when the unexpected occurs. But we also may have that epiphany, that aha moment, that revolutionary idea comes in. And this could manifest in the area of money, but nothing is really off the table when Uranus is involved. So look into your life, look at the different areas of your life and see where you can implement small and practical changes. It could be with money, it could be with material wealth. It could be about prosperity. It could be about your stature in the community. That is probably more likely on a grander scale, but it could affect each of us personally very differently depending on your own natal chart, right? So look at all areas of your life for some kind of practical change. Okay, because that small little change could possibly lead to some very significant improvements in your life. Okay, let's turn to the cards. I had a couple of people ask, no, the readings I put out are not for this week. They are for next week. But you want to know about next week because the sun moves into Cancer. And we have 2 other planets moving. I think we have a stationary retrograde happening. I mean, there's a lot happening. And we have a card turning over. Look at that. They're telling me to shush, get back to the reading, because this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the 10 energy. This is about our seasons changing. This is about a lighter energy coming in to support us, to help us, to feel a sense of renewal as we go forward in our path. This is a time to dream big, dream it out loud. This is a time to be authentic and real with yourself and with others. To take off the mask and just be you and let yourself shine in the way you so can. Okay, we'll put that back in, and then I will cut the cards. Here, let's give it another shuffle. Okay. Underlying energy for today is the Strength card. Wow. Talk about heavy-duty energy, but this is the Strength card. This is a card that tells us that we need to walk with a sense of authenticity. To be strong in our beliefs, in our morals, in our values, what we believe to be true, what we understand as the best path forward. This is about unconditional love, giving and receiving, and relentless unconditional love. This lion doesn't fear you, nor do you fear the lion. Because you know that anything that you do together is an automatic win-win. That there is a true love, there is a true bond. So this could be where we need to gain strength within our relationships. We'll probably do that best today with our voice, with communicating, with spending some time with them, growing that bond, growing that relationship deeper, getting to know each other that much more. You know, I see the hands. I think this is a time to really give up our intentions of where we want to go, what we want to step into. to know that others will have our back. I mean, I'd like a lion behind me as I walk through a crowd. I bet you I'd be first in the door everywhere. So, okay, first card. Oh my goodness, the King of Pentacles. He is just not going away. He's been with us for a couple of months now, if not, well, really since the beginning of the year. Since we entered the 8 energy, he has not disappeared at all, telling us to stay with the tried and true, the traditional, but to allow innovative thoughts, creative thoughts to come into our world. To understand how they're doable in our lives, or they're practical. They make sense, and they help us achieve the impossible. Okay? He's the richest king in the deck. He is based on tradition, tried and true, but and he weighs things out very carefully. And does he take risks? Absolutely. He tries the new ideas. He tries to foresee where he wants to go and what might happen, maybe in his world, in the world around him, in his own inner self. Sometimes small changes within us and new beliefs coming in can trigger us into a whole new path of abundance, of happiness, of love, of joy, of prosperity, of stature. So this is definitely a day where we can grow our wealth, grow our prosperity. He's in the first place. And it's about being strong in our values and our beliefs. Okay, knowing that any kind of finances that do become available, we want to use for the greater good. Okay, and first of all, you want to pay all your bills, right? Because now you are strong and secure. There's no worry. There's no concern. You know you've got this. And you can take that right off the worry, because I'll tell you, with all the counseling I do and all the readings I do, the number one reason usually for disputes within partnerships and relationships is money. You know, friends getting into business together, friends getting into bed together, whatever it might be. Okay, the tension arises. A perfect relationship can all of a sudden somebody loses their job and the whole relationship changes. Now we're counting dimes and nickels. Now we're getting stressed out. So this is a day when we can take some practical steps towards growing our abundance, growing our prosperity in little tiny ways. Remember, you'll get these little aha moments, these ideas. You know, what if we did this? We'd probably save this much money by the end of the year if we did this. Or if we invested in this right now and it only went up like 5%, we would have this much, you know. And start thinking about ways, you know, maybe you've always had a garden in your backyard and maybe sell some of your stuff up at the roadside. Okay, last year I did a whole bunch of aloe plants and I just put them on a table, like free aloe plants, because I had so many and it was finally time to separate them. They don't like it when you separate them, but they get used to it after a while. But I let them cluster like crazy, and just, you know, I took care of them for the summer and gave them a little bit of strength and growth, and then I, you know, have them people, which I'm sure a lot of people appreciated because they were gone pretty fast. Anyways, let's get back to today. Oh my goodness. Next to the King of Pentacles, who do we have showing up? The Empress herself. The Empress is here to embrace our creativity, our innovative thoughts, to give birth to an idea, a thought, to put action behind it, to nurture it and grow it into the success it can be. This is about getting out in nature and being grounded. This is very high intuition. Whenever she appears, we have higher intuition, and we will anyways, because the Sun and Mercury are together, and that creates dynamic energy. We're also very diplomatic today. We already know that, with Mercury being so involved in these harmonious transits, that our voice can be a melody, can be charismatic, or we can be working on growing that into what we do, what we say, when we talk, when we write, when we teach, when we speak. And the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, it denotes busyness, absolutely. But this was in a couple of your weeklies for next week. And I tell you, this was, I really saw this as we have our back on our yesterdays. We're no longer concerned. We are juggling the here and now and our future prospects. Those ships coming in, I see as ships filled with your dreams, your desires, your wants, your needs. And you have been putting up the intention for these things for quite some time. And now both of these ships are filled and coming into the port. And so we're juggling everything. And so we could easily get distracted by somebody else's drama. Okay? And we'll start to work towards their agenda rather than our own. And those ships will leave port, and we didn't grab that opportunity. We hesitated. We waited too long. We held back when we should have made a couple of strong decisions, because remember, our minds are very sharp with all this beautiful energy with Mercury. So we can make decisions a little bit quicker and still have practical outcomes and not delusions about what we should be doing. Let's go to our oracle cards. Oh, I've just knocked everything over. It was like dominoes here for a second. Okay. I don't know why I had 3 lipsticks lined up. I always wear the same ones, so. You just never know. You gotta have options, right? Okay. You gotta have a plan B. Okay, here we go. Make a wish. Are you kidding me? I kid you not. Make a wish shows up. The one energy. Make a wish. What are your intentions? What are you throwing up there? Okay? What do you want those ships to be filled with? And can you keep your focus on your dreams, on your desires consistently enough not to miss those ships coming in for you? The opportunity appears. The adventure awakens you. The learning experience takes you to the next level. You level up. Make a wish. Look at the artwork in that. Isn't that gorgeous? As a child, you may have been encouraged to blow on a dandelion and make a wish. And as you blew the seed blossoms from the stem, they would be carried on the wind so that your wish could be fulfilled. This card is a gentle reminder to set clear intentions about what you wish for in your life. You are being asked what you would like. At this moment, anything is possible. If you were given one wish, what would you wish for? Trust that your wish will be granted at the most opportune time and in the manner that supports you in the fullest. So don't worry about how it's going to come in. Okay? I saw this creative and I thought, how does this all go together? And there you go. The oracle card appeared and brought it all together. So let's just end it with an animal. And our animal is the World card. We got another dog. The 21 energy. A whole brand new path awaits you. It's right around the corner. It's so close. You can feel it. You can feel the energy of it. You can hear it calling to you somehow. And yet there's things that we need to take care of before we actually can step into this. Things we need, areas we need to grow, develop, gain knowledge, wisdom, understanding, clarity. The Shetland sheepdog shows up and says, congratulations. Oh, this is the one I think I like to read backwards. Can we get it in clear, please? Congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. And I think that should be written the other way. I really do. I said, you've made it through the challenges. We're being challenged right now to grow ourselves better, to improve, to be more authentic, to be more real, to let our self-expression go forward in a dynamic, relentless, beautiful design of who you are and what you have to share with the world. So, you're making it through the challenges. You are incorporating the lessons life is offering you with a grace, with a courage. And so, very soon we can shake your hand and say congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. So what is it you are setting out to do? Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.